This week I refinished the Companionway doors, and notice that I said refinished, not restored. I know the Companionway doors are beautiful teak wood, and some traditionalists are going to throw some hate my way, but it was not my intention to restore them to their original condition. I simply wanted to strip the flaking lacquer, smooth down the rough spots, and seal the wood. I'll probably restore them this winter, but for the time, I'm completely content with this quick and easy fix. Ever felt like your boat's teak is looking a little worse for wear, but don't have the time or energy for a full-blown restoration? Well, I've got you covered. Today I'm tackling a lazy sailor solution to weathered Companionway doors. My priority was to keep the teak in good condition without investing too much time or effort. My primary goal was to prevent splintering and maintain a decent appearance. The items for this project were straightforward. All I used was a lint-free cloth, acetone, heat gun, orbital sander, sandpaper of various grits, rubber gloves, mask, Cetol Natural Teak, paintbrush, not rollers, and a 5-in-1 painter's tool. I started by removing the hardware and scraping off the original varnish. I'd seen videos of boat owners using heat guns to strip varnish, so I gave it a shot. I was pleasantly surprised at how well it worked, but it's important to be patient. Hold the gun about 1 to 3 inches away and work in small sections. Watch for the varnish to discolor and bubble. Start scraping as soon as you see these signs. This helps prevent the varnish from sticking to your scraper. As the surface heats up, you can start working on larger areas. If your wood has a veneer, be extra careful around the edges to avoid damaging it. And whatever you do, don't rest the heat gun directly on the wood. I accidentally did this once or 30 times, and it left some ugly burn marks. It wasn't a big deal to me, but if you're aiming for a perfect finish, you'll want to avoid the discoloration. Sanding is usually a critical step, but I didn't spend much time doing it. And to be honest, I wasn't planning to sand much. And then my cheap sander from Walmart broke. It was making strange noises, and I started to smell something burning. I was lightly tapping the top of the sander, trying to clear out any built-up sawdust inside the moving parts, when it suddenly stopped working. The sanding pad flew off, and I found a bunch of plastic gears scattered around. I would have sanded more, but I didn't feel like going out and buying another sander, and I took it as a sign that was good enough. As you might imagine, the two sides of the Companionway doors are in vastly different conditions. The inside are still pretty smooth, but the outside was rough and weathered. After sanding, I used a terry cloth to clean both sides, but I had to be careful with the rough side to avoid snagging the fabric. Following Lady K's advice, I chose Cetol Marine Finish. It's a mid-range product that's easy to use and offers UV protection. I've read great reviews about how easy it is to apply and how it provides a rich color without a lot of effort. I really like this product, but the 24-hour drying time was a bit inconvenient. I wanted to apply multiple coats, but that would have taken nearly a week with the time between each layer. Even after waiting 24 hours, the finish still felt tacky. It's not the weather either. because I've been working on them outside and it's been hot and dry here. After 2 coats of varnish, the inside of the doors looked great, but the rough side was soaking up the finish like a sponge. It also turned a darker color. After the 3rd coat, the finish was looking better, although the subsequent layers gave it an uneven look and it did not dry to a hard finish. This caused problems later when the doors bumped into things, but I guess I was being impatient and rushing the project. Here's what I learned. 1. A better workspace would have helped. A second pair of hands or a clamp to hold the wood while scraping would have made things much easier. 2. Don't touch the wood with a heat gun. It's easy to accidentally burn the surface, leaving dark spots. 3. Sanding more will provide a better finish. Sanding would have resulted in less varnish too, but again, I was mainly focused on preserving the wood, not restoring its original luster. And 4. Invest in a good sander. Don't be cheap if you have a big project, because an inferior brand will likely not be up to the task. You'll get what you pay for. So, there you have it. A quick and easy way to spruce up your teak Companionway doors. Remember, even if you're short on time, a little TLC can make a big difference. If you have tried a heat gun method or Cetol, share your experience in the comments below.